Which of the following functions has a 0 at x equals 3 and has a graph in the xy plane with a vertical asymptote at x equals 2 and a hole at x equals 1? So when we are looking for zeros at a rational function, we need to find what makes the numerator 0 exclusively. When we're looking for vertical asymptotes, we need the denominator to be equal to 0 exclusively. And for a hole, we need the numerator and denominator to equal 0 simultaneously. And if there's a discrepancy there, if they do it for a multiple times, we need it to repeat more in the numerator than it does in the denominator, but I don't think that's going to come in this time. So first and foremost, I see that k and m here only have x minus 3 in the numerator. If I want a hole at x equals 1, it has to make the numerator 0, so it can't be either of these because 1 minus 3 will never produce 0. Now we have these functions here. So if I plug in a 2, I can see 4 minus 6 plus 2 equals 0, and we have the same thing for both. So we don't have to really worry about the vertical asymptote here. We're really worried about the hole. So let's factor the numerators and see what happens. So for the first one, I get x minus 3 and x minus 1. And for this one here, I get x minus 3 and x minus 2. So the difference here being that for a, if I substitute in the 1, I will get a 0 in the numerator where I will not for b. So that means that a is our only option here.